welcome to this review of LEGO Star Wars set 75347 TIE Bomber. This set has 625 pieces and is rated for Ages 9+. This set is really great, and we're going to start off with the minifigures. We'll start off with the most basic of all of them, which is the TIE Pilot, which you get the exact same figure, I believe, in the regular just TIE Fighter, and I believe in the newer TIE Interceptor has the exact same figure, but just basic face print, nothing too special about them, but still a good figure and definitely a requirement of any like TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber set. Next we'll move on to Darth Vader, which is a really nice figure, has some really good arm printing, and of course the classic Vader helmet, face, face, and cape, which is really nice to see. I remember at one point when there was rumors about this set that people were thinking it was going to be like a plastic cape and not a cloth cape. So I do remember that being a thing, which would have been horrible. But next we'll move on to this figure. She's very exclusive. It's Vice Admiral Salome, and it's an exclusive figure to this set. Never came in any other set before. It's a really nice figure to see in this set. I think some people were annoyed that about the rank of this figure, because wasn't she like Grand Admiral at one point or something? I can't remember exactly, but she was from Legends, I believe. Can't remember if she was canon or not, but it's still really nice to get that figure, which we wouldn't really have any other reason to get in any other set, really. Now, if I can get the leg off of the stand here, we have the all-powerful, I guess we're going legless, as you can see, the all-powerful Gonk droid, who has now ascended from not needing legs anymore. He doesn't need legs anymore. He can just fly because his legs just decided to leave. But it has this, kind of made out of this, based around this crate here, which is really nice to see. It's a really neat piece, and I think it works well for the Gonk droid. I think it's a really good Gonk droid. So overall, these great figures all over. They're scattered around, but yeah, really great figures. Next we'll move on to the builds. So we'll start with the side build, which is this little cart here hauling some spare bombs that go in, well, the bomber. And that's a neat little build, pretty simple. It gets the job done. Was it necessary? No, but am I glad they included it? I mean, yeah, it's kind of neat. Just a little neat thing to go on the side. And yeah, not much to it, not much to say about it. But yeah, let's get into the main build now, which is, of course, the TIE Bomber itself, which looks really good. And it even includes a little like targeting computer on the bottom and stuff. We'll get into the play features a bit later, but let's go over the details first, starting with the wings, which are really good. I don't know if I can't remember, they're not called wings, they're solar something, I forget what they're actually called, but they look really good, and I think they're well scaled to the build. I'm pretty sure this is basically perfectly scales with the smaller like $40 TIE Fighter that has been out for a couple years now. But now we'll move into the cockpit. The wings are of course mirrored on each side. The middle part is the only part that's not like mirrored over this line here. But on this side we have the cockpit, of course, with the couple little details there representing the blaster cannons, which are the functional bit is over here. And not much going on with the cockpit. It just kind of has some control sticks and stuff to, well, and some space to put your figure. Unfortunately, you can't see all the way through it because there is a plate behind it, which is a bit annoying, but fine nonetheless. I don't really mind it all that much. And then over here, not much detail going on here. Really nice printed piece, and I just think it looks really good. There's not a ton really to talk about on this side, but we'll take a look at the back, which is the same on either side. Besides, of course, the targeting computer, and it's just the thrusters and stuff, which is represented fairly well, I believe, here. And yeah, now we'll go over to the play features, which are probably some of the coolest bits of it, other than the overall look of the thing. So you, of course, have the little blaster cannons, which I'll show right here. You just push down on that. Those have been pretty standard as of late for this type of stud shooter, which is not really a stud shooter. I guess it's more of a tile shooter. And this might be a little difficult to do with one hand, but you just push on these and they're just spring-loaded shooters. So, not spring-loaded shooters, flick fire missiles. But you just push them down and they all fall out. You can do it individually. It's a bit difficult, but I have fat fingers. So yeah, some really nice play features. Overall, I think it looks really great. The minifigures are, of course, really good, and the side build's pretty decent. I don't think it was really that necessary, but it's still nice to have nonetheless. But of course, all hail Gonk Droid. Have a good one. I'm gonna go play Tears of the Kingdom, and bye.